Hey, it's Tori, and welcome to this collaboration between FYM Media Productions and myself. I hope you enjoy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's great to be coming back at you with a brand new release. Now we have got a returning band to the channel, but before we do get started on that, big up to all of you guys that are supporting on Patreon. Anyone else that would like to come over and support, please come over to patreon.com/FYM Productions Media. Now, we've got a very special guest today. It's someone that I've been watching for a little bit of time now, and I'm just going to pass you over to her. This is the lovely TAURI Reacts. Hey, TAURI.
Hey, everybody. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. It's really cool to finally get you on the channel today. I know we've been talking about this for a little while, so it just had to happen.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for quite a bit, and I was sick this past week, so I couldn't, I had to cancel another collab I had going as well, which was really disappointing, but I'm so happy we're finally doing this. This is like my first ever collab with another reactor, so it makes it special as well for me.
No, it's really cool, and I think for those people that probably aren't aware, I wasn't even aware of this until like a couple of weeks ago, but TAURI is actually literally originally from, it's like a 15-minute train journey from where I live, but you're obviously over in the States now.
Yeah. I was born and raised in Preston, Lancashire, which, like you say, is like 15 minutes. My mum actually worked in Lancaster for a long time.
No way.
So when you asked me that in my stream, and then you said you were from Lancaster, I was like, what? Really? It's like such a small world. But yeah, I've been living in North Carolina for like 10 years, so my accent is like really messed up.
Well,
people are always asking me like, where are you from? What's your accent? Because my parents say I sound American. I don't hear it. And then, of course, my husband says, no, I sound American. And he's like, you need to go home to get your accent back.
No, I don't think you sound American, but considering you're from Preston, I imagined that you would have sounded quite close to me, but obviously not.
Yeah, it's when I go on, I mean, you'll hear it come out now because I'm talking to you. Like, I was just about to say, when I go home, it comes out, like I'll be home for like two, 3 days and it'll start coming back. I'm just one of those people that if I'm around somebody for months on end, then I'll start picking up your mannerisms and how you talk, and it's not something I do on purpose. It's just an unconscious thing my brain does. And yeah, when I get with my sister, my accent comes out, or when I talk with you, it's probably going to start coming out, and people are going to be like, there it is.
We'll get a few collabs going, and then at some point someone's gonna be like, they'll be like, sorry, you've been hanging around FYM too long. You sound like him now.
Yeah. You've reverted back to your old accent.
Yeah, I'm sure it can happen. Now, the band we're checking out today is LYCANTHROPE. Now, I featured these quite a number of times, and I'm never sure whether it's meant to be lycanthrope, but I think it is lycanthrope. I know you don't like to know an awful lot before we go into it, so all I'll tell you is they're from Australia. That's all.
Okay, yeah, because I've never heard of him before, and I would also pronounce it as lycanthrope. So
yeah. I think
But I'm excited to hear him. I see they're like an up and coming band. They only have like just under 600 subscribers, so.
Yeah, that really does surprise me. I think you'll probably be quite surprised after we check this out. Obviously, if this one ends up being a banger like they usually do put out, but I think we'd better we'll just get into it, and then we'll see our thoughts. Now, those of you that are used to me, or that always go through the video from start to finish, we will be pausing this one just because this is generally the format that I know TAURI likes to use, and I think it'll be a little bit better to sort of just go through it bit by bit, but that's how.
Yeah, I appreciate you for doing that, because the reason I like pausing is because if I think of something, and then keep going, and I get to the end of the song, my brain's usually like focused on something else, and I'll forget what I want to say. So that's why I pause.
Yeah.
I don't do it for people think I do it for copyright reasons, and it's not. It's just because so I don't get lost on my thoughts.
No, it's totally fine, and especially with my mic feed, your mic feed, audio feed, it's kind of hard to have to go through the full thing. Normally I only have to worry about myself and the stupid noises I make, so Right, okay. Right, we'll see about jumping straight into it. This is LYCANTHROPE, and this is Built on Glass.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, I think we'll pause there for the first part. First impressions, Tori. Let me know what's your thoughts.
First impressions, it's already pulled me in. Like, I already want to put this in my playlist, and we're only, what, 27 seconds into it.
Yeah.
I think they sound amazing. I love the guitar. Like, they were doing like a in the background part of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's really cool. And his vocals, I love his vocals too.
He's so good. I'm not gonna say anything about what else I know he can do, because if it happens, I want it to be a surprise. But yes,
a genuine first time. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, so far it's banger already. Right, we'll jump straight back in. I'll just get back a touch.
Oh, that guitar.
I just know something's about to happen. Gotta be.
Oh, that was nice.
That is spicy. Oh, there it is. Okay, we gotta pause it there. He's done what I thought he was gonna do, which is bring the cleans in. And I would just say, from what we heard from the previous point where we paused it, the grooves that this band brings in, and I feel the transitions that they do, it just sounds so effortless, and sometimes it feels like it's a little bit too perfect.
Yeah, I get that. Like, I was gonna say, it doesn't feel forced. Sometimes you get songs and it feels like they're trying too hard and they're trying to force something, and it's just not happening naturally. Whereas this, it just feels extremely natural. Like you say, it's effortless. And I was not expecting cleans whatsoever. I thought he was just gonna do harshies all the way throughout. And I wouldn't have minded that either. You know, I think harshies would fit, but I do love it when bands throw in those cleans, because I love that good mixture between cleans and harshies. So yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot so far.
It's fantastic so far. Let's we'll dive back in. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, back in, nice. I will pause it there because I've got a feeling it's probably going to lead us into something like maybe a drop or something. But so far, just vocally, I do think that the vocals really do hugely sell a band. But with this particular band, I just feel like everything that all the musicians have, down to the tones and the drums, I think it just sounds amazing, and they've surpassed my expectations so far.
Yeah, I'm with you on the vocals. Like, for me, the vocalist has to be the strong point. And I know the vocalists in bands usually are at the forefront and they do get more attention, which I try and speak on the whole band. The whole band sounds amazing. I really love how it's like we're invited to a jam out session in this video. They're just all rocking out and having a good time. It's, you know, and I also wanted to point out, you know, when I went like this with my headset, I could hear like he had multiple layered vocals, which I really enjoyed. Like, I like that he's layered the vocals a few times. So I'm really impressed so far. I am kind of hoping they do bring a dirty breakdown, because I think that would push it over the edge for me. So we'll see.
Well, we've got another 1 minute and 44 seconds.
Yeah.
So. All right, we'll go back just a touch. Here we go. Oh!
Was nice.
Oh! Double time, like it. Oh. Gotta be coming. Come on, do it for Tauri. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. What the hell? Let's just cut it there, because we're gonna have to go back and just listen to that when that kicks in again. You wanted it dirty, and they just brought it. Jeez, man.
Yeah, they absolutely delivered on that without fail. Especially like the last part when his vocals went even deeper and were like really guttural. I love it when singers, vocalists do that. If they can do that, it just adds that extra touch of like you say, spiciness to the song.
I do particularly love it as well. You know, regardless of the fact of how beefy this section is. When he went to, it's not necessarily doing it's not like remember the old like crabcore guitar when they all sort of get down and they go like really, like he's sort of doing that, but as a vocalist, but like in a really cool way when they did it, and I was like, oh, you sexy bitch.
Yep.
Right, let's we'll go back a bit and let's see where this delivers us.
Love that they lighten it up here.
Yeah.
And then
fuck me. He's just a beast.
Yeah.
Beautiful chorus as well. Ooh.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, so that was Lycanthrope with Built on Glass. My initial impressions from this, as we did already touch on when we started this, was it just delivers. In fact, I think it surpasses my expectations on this one, because I expected a huge banger from them, and I thought when I did see the thumbnail and it was just like in like a studio with like the white backdrop, I was like, this is probably going to be something quite special, because I think rather than them focusing on it being like this huge like story that you'd normally get in the video, it's all about the performance and just taking it in, and it's just absolutely. This one has blown my mind. Yeah, I already knew sort of what to expect. So, you know, for your first listen, like, you know, how is it making you feel after this one, Tauri?
I definitely am putting this in my playlist. I really liked it. It's definitely made me interested in listening to more from them. And like I said, it just, with like you said, with it just being them on a white background, it just makes us feel like they invited us along for a jam session with the band, and that they were just having fun and going with it, and it was more so about the music than everything else, which sometimes you do get lost in music videos, and then you have to like re-listen to it a few times to catch everything that's going on in the song, especially for us being first-time reactors, and we only get that one chance to listen to it, you know.
Yeah.
And there's sometimes when there's so much going on in a video, and you're like, you just get mesmerized by the story, and you're like, oh wait, I should be listening to the song. You know, it's really difficult sometimes.
I totally get that, because a lot of the times, as you said, there's, you know, as well as the song itself just being amazing, there's usually a really there can be a deep meaning within the lyrics, and I've done it so many times where someone has said you've totally missed you've totally not like got the meaning of the song. But a lot of the time the whole thing of the reaction, it's literally our first time reaction. It's not about, right, I'm gonna watch this and then I'm gonna spend like 15 minutes dissecting the lyrics. I mean, I will do that, I do that now a lot of the time, because I know people do like to see that, but generally speaking, for instance with this, I think it's literally all about what the first time feelings are from this. And just, I completely agree with you, this will be going 100% into the playlist. And I've not actually finalized my top. There's going to be a top 60 of the year. I think this has to go in.
Really? Because I know you were working on that, so that's interesting. I do feel like it is a great song to add to that list from what from what you have shown me. And yeah, I absolutely want to hear more from them. Absolutely. And I think some of my listeners on my channel will enjoy this as well, you know. And I just want to say to any of my community, I call them my Taurians, that if you did like this band, please go on, head on over and subscribe, and, you know, show them all that Taurian love that you can, because they absolutely deserve way more subs than they have. 100%.
Yeah, no, please do. I mean, this band, I know I think it was this year, they did finally get to play at Wacken open air, so that's like a huge achievement for them. But I mean, I can remember back, I've got their debut album like around here somewhere, literally paid to have it sent over from Australia. As soon as I heard them, I was like I need to have it. But I want to thank you for joining me on this today. It's been really cool. I mean, I know myself and we do generally enjoy a lot of the similar sort of things, so I thought when I thought of this band, I thought probably one that you're going to enjoy. But it's been really cool to jump on this with you today, so thank you. I do appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me on your channel, and it's been amazing listening to something new as well. That's why I love doing reactions, because it's, you know, sometimes the music that people request is something that you probably would never have heard of before, or you probably would never have listened to in the past. And now we have all these avenues that are opening up for us, and I just love doing reactions. And also, guys, we are going to be this one is obviously on FYM's channel, but we are going to be doing one from my channel, so if you want to go over there and check that one out, please do.
Do go over, especially, I mean, I'll be very surprised, but I'd be very surprised if all my followers aren't already subscribed to you, because I know we're all sort of part of the same community. I do see a lot of the same sort of people commenting between the videos. But guys, if you aren't already, obviously do go and drop a sub to Lycanthrope. Also, make sure you do go and follow Tauri on all her links. I'll make sure all of that is dropped down below. But drop your comments, drop a like, sub to the channel, sub to all of these channels. If you've not subbed to them all, then you know, you just need to sort it out, really. But thank you very much, Tauri. Thank you everyone for joining me. I'll see you all in the next one, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.